Hello YouTube, this is your host Jens Kim and this is Reality Shock. Who is the most evil organization in the whole world? It's a small corporation called the Nazis. So, this is the top 10 countdown, and this is actually the biggest conspiracy theory in the entire world. This is top 10 Nazi myths. Number 1. Adolf Hitler had a brother called Flobler. Now this is what the historians fail to tell you guys. He was not as talented as Hitler. He once even had a job at a marshmallow factory. He was supposed to wash the machines, but he crawled into machines and ate marshmallow, and then they fired him. Now, it was always a thorn in the eye when the Hitler would do his speeches, when Flobler would scream and laugh and stuff. So once he said something that Hitler didn't understand, he killed him. The Nazis looked into a lot of experiments. They invented a lot of stuff. For instance, the electrical whip, the electrical chair, electrical glasses, warfare with one weapon. And that was actually a gas-driven tank. A tank that drove solely on methane gas. The driver would inject cabbage into his mouth, and out of his anus would come the vital gas that would actually drive them. So it would smell a lot in these tanks, and that's why the Nazi troops went crazy and they killed everything. This is number 3. Now I've been telling you all along, people, this is a big revelation. The extraterrestrial exists. There is actually life on Earth, on Moon, and in 1962 the Nazis killed an alien. People say that Hitler died. Oh yeah? Well, his children didn't. Hitler and Eva Braun made a lot of sex. And it's been said that they would make sex all the time because he was afraid. So he would walk in, he would cry and try to have sex. Now this resulted in roughly 20 children. Now, okay, so these children, they just vanished? Hitler liked dogs, and Hitler liked classical music. He would play Wagner and classical music at a high-pitched tone that only the dogs would listen to. It would make the dogs go crazy at first, and they would try to hump chairs, and Hitler wanted more. So he actually trained these Nazi killer dogs to play piano and play different instruments, and one could even sing. Hitler was actually allergic to gluten, and it would cause him to spaz out, and he would scream, "Gluten muss raus," and he couldn't control his arm.
Genügt nicht die bloße Ablegung des Bekenntnisses, ich glaube, sondern der Schwur, ich kämpfe, des Reiches und Volkes fordere.
He wanted to live completely gluten-free, and that is what killed him. This is one of the biggest ones. The Nazis were so delusional that they actually thought that the sun was turned off at night, and that's why they went to Africa at night. The Nazis were the first graffiti artists in the whole world. They would go out, rape, pillage, and even write on the walls. The Nazis was here. To this day, you still see the swastikas everywhere on toilets and in parks and stuff. You start to wonder, did they die? Hitler had a good friend called Himmler. Himmler was very interested in the occult. He had an elite following, and once they actually found the Holy Grail, but the Nazis' faces would melt off because they didn't close their eyes. besides creating a lot of weapons and a lot of destruction, they also wanted to bring back the dinosaurs. Hitler made a forest for the dinosaurs. He brought them back as an amusement park. He liked them because they're cool and they're fun to look at. So why not bring them back? This is Jens Kim, and this was another top 10. If you like this, if you like my other videos, click like and subscribe in the bottom below. And I promise on actually everything I hold dear to bring you the whole truth.